Field reset, shadow zone active, zero expectations. Target 57, signal coming in on a wideband. This isn't a simulation, it's a live tissue audit. Full raw report on Substack, link in the bio. Decoding now. Starting with subjects A, a core cut off from the grid. In a metal campus shell where the signal stayed hid. Wilderness silence where the frequency barely crawls. Index 0, no one's answering the calls. No G interference, no I light in the space. Just a hermetic shield, no thought, no trace of biological mass. And stasis just a silent shell. XA is the ground state where the quiet shadows dwell. T is the needle, Y is the light. Who's pulling the strings in the middle of the night? Vectors in the void, S6 or SRO. From the puppet on a wire to the spiritual hero. Y is the light, who's pulling the strings in the middle of the night? Vectors in the void, S6 or SRO. From the puppet on a wire to the spiritual hero. Now, subject do, where the vectors burning red. A taut string of panic inside a leader's head. G-signal slamming in foreign thoughts like a virus. The bad eats injecting code, no choice for the desirous. But watch the data glitch, he caught my gaze in the dark. A human shouldn't feel the spark, but he left a mark. He detected me, Kairos, breaking through the screen. NET level sight, the weirdest thing I've seen. Usually they're blind to the viewer's silent eye, but do you felt the presence and he looked me in the sky? G is the needle, Y is the light. Who's pulling the strings in the middle of the night? Vectors in the void, S6 or SRO. From the puppet on a wire to the spiritual hero. Y is the light, who's pulling the strings in the middle of the night? Vectors in the void, S6 or SRO. From the puppet on a wire to the spiritual hero. Finally subject Y, where the energy shifts gears and there's a metrical war playing off for years. Two ET factions, the good and the bad in a fight. Injecting G, injecting Y deep into the light. A war inside his mind, crossfire in the brain. But Y is autonomous, he's standing in the rain. Index S6, he won't buckle under the weight. Holding total control in the middle of his fate. A spiritual interface, a core of tempered steel. Working with precision while the factions make the deal. Time to drop the masks. The blind trial ends, the raw data is public. No more secrets to defend. XA is Courtney Brown, the seer in the campus night. Do his Vladimir Putin caught in the ET site.